Hey guys, welcome to Ollie Talks Airsoft, and a special welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you for your support. So today I'm going to be doing a quick update on the Walther PPQ by VFC, licensed by Umarex. So I did an unboxing on this a couple of days ago, and I wasn't really that impressed. I showed how thin the slide was on these parts just here at the top of the slide, and how concerned I was. It turns out that a lot of people have had these problems with the slides cracking due to the barrel. So what I did is I found a guy called Non-Existent, and he's done some videos on reprofiling the barrel. So that's exactly what I've done on here. And now, as you can see, the barrel naturally drops. So there's actually some completely free movement there. So whereas before it was here, now it just naturally wants to sit back down. So I've not only done that, but also one of the best known features of this gun is the fact that it has the ability to go full auto. And so I have actually enabled that feature on this gun, and it didn't work out entirely as I had expected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and put some BBs in this mag. I'll get my eye protection on, and I'm going to show you what the full auto is doing on this. So guys, I've got my eye protection on, and I've got 10 BBs loaded into this mag here. So let's pop it in, chamber that first round, and let's just see what it actually does when we decide to put it on full auto and cycle it. One shot, double tap, single shot, double tap. That's pretty weird. I wish it was just a double tap, but I wish it was consistent. So let's just take the slide off here and see what is going on. So in here, this is the part that flicks across, so you can see that it is completely in line. It's not I took off a little bit extra material, and I even took off a tiny bit on the side there just to make sure that it had all of the clearance that it requires, and I'm getting this cool double tap. Yeah, I need to find out how to make it a little bit more consistent, but if it stays like that, it'll make me really happy. Now that's semi-auto, so that's just one shot at a time. That's how you're going to have it in most of the time, and that's how I will obviously run this most of the time. But I might as well show you what I've also done with the barrel. So it actually no longer touches, and at the back here I've taken off a tiny amount of material, not only from the top of the slide, from the top of the barrel, but also a tiny bit from the blowback unit. So let me take all this out and show you what I'm talking about. So here on the top of the barrel, I've recontoured this edge here, so just giving it a little bit of a contouring on the top, and because you've got these sides, I've done a little bit on the sides. I wasn't too worried about messing up the barrel here, because ultimately it's always going to be covered. Then on the other side here, I actually took a bit of material off underneath here, just under there, and a little bit off the top here. So I did underneath and on top, and just took away a tiny bit on this back edge. And what that means is this can now move freely, and it doesn't get caught. What I also did is, you can probably see there's a tiny little bit of contouring on the front edge just here, my finger's rubbing. I didn't do a particularly good job, but what that means is it does mean that it moves a little bit more freely in the system. So after doing those two little things, for the first time this afternoon, I managed to fire an entire mag off without the entire gun gassing out. So hopefully I'm going to be able to show you that now. So let me load up a full magazine of BBs, and we're going to see if this can get through without gassing out. And bear in mind, the only things that I've done now is a tiny bit of filing on the front of the nozzle, and a tiny little bit of profiling on the back of the barrel, and a tiny bit on the front. So when it goes down, it just naturally sits down. So let's get a mag loaded and let's see if we can get through it. So the mag is now loaded to capacity. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can get through all of these shots without it gassing out. Well, there it's locked back on that one weirdly. Again, maybe it's my glove pushing up, I'm not sure about that. Well, you have got through the whole mag, so I'm going to say that's an improvement, but I'm going to keep you updated on anything else that happens with this. But so far, those the fact that this barrel's now got the tiniest bit of movement in it means that I think it's a lot less likely now to crack this slide at the front. So I'm feeling a bit more confident about this now.